Hey everybody, today we're going to be going over a tape job for the inside of your knee, down below your knee. If you have pain there, this might help find you some relief. My name is Mandy, this is Dawn. We're two parts of the locally world-famous chiropractors in Costa Mesa, California. And let's go over this K-tape job. So you're gonna need some K-tape, some scissors, because we're gonna be cutting two pieces small and one piece a little bit longer.
Cool.
So let's get into it.
I think preferably don't wear pants when you're trying to do this. You definitely want this skin on skin, but
yes.
For purposes of today's video, you're gonna pretend like I'm wearing shorts.
And we'll go over, while we're taping, just reasons why you would do this and what it can help with. So first things first, let's find the Pes Anserine. Pes Anserine is where a lot of these groin muscles attach below your knee. So we're gonna go down below this bony part of your knee into you'll feel a sink here. It'll be kind of near your shin bone. All of these muscles attach right below the knee at the shin bone. So it'll be on the inside, up close to your knee, and not quite to the shin yet. It won't feel very meaty. It's kind of like a drop off here because we're targeting that insertion point where those tendons attach to the bone rather than the muscle itself. So this tape job, we're going to focus on gracilis. Gracilis is one of the muscles in your groin. It's typically the one that gets irritated most often, so this tape job is going to help provide a little bit support for it and separate some of those layers off of it to hopefully reduce some sensitivity. You're going to need 3 tape pieces. We're going to use bright green tape today for style purposes. So we need a long piece here. It's going to be about a little over halfway to the length of your shin. And then we're going to have 2 small pieces here. They can be pretty small. These are just going to be right over that area of pain. And this is K-tape. This is the stretchy stuff that you can find at pretty much any store now, rather than the stiff white athletic tape that you might see like in a football tape ankle job like that. So this long piece, we're going to be starting right at the Pes Anserine. So find that spot again, find the knee, go to the inside of it, go down a few inches, and you should feel a drop off. That's right where we're targeting here. If you have pain there, that's where we're going to lay our anchor. So anchor, we're going to tear just part of this tape down and remove the backing. And this part's going to have no stretch on it. So we're going to start right below the Pes Anserine. Lay it down, rub it a little bit so it sticks. Again, this should be skin on skin. And we're going to remove most of the backing here and leave a little bit of tab right at the bottom for our second anchor. From here, we're going to do about a 60% stretch. So 100%, back it off by 40. And we're going to go right up the groin here and lay it down. And then at this last little tab, no stretch. That'll be our second anchor here. You want to kind of rub it to make sure that adhesive sticks, otherwise it might come off. Ideally, this tape lasts 3 to 5 days, although if you find that it's getting itchy or hot, go ahead and take it off. I prefer to take it off when it's wet, so like in the shower or something, so you don't feel like you're waxing your leg hair off. So last 2 pieces of tape on this. We're going to have 2 little tiny pieces of tape, and you're going to find the place where it's the most tender, so you can actually poke around here, find the place that's the most unhappy, and we're going to make an X right over it. So let's say it's right here on Dawn, right at the Pes Anserine. Go ahead and tear that backing in half. And we're going to remove one side. Center of the X is going to be right over the site of pain, and the other. Not much stretch on this, we're just doing this for support. And again, rub it so that adhesive sticks. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side to complete that X.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Person who's getting taped, I know that I put myself in this position. Do you have a preferred way that you want their leg when this is being done? Yeah,
usually a slight bend in the knee is ideal. You don't want it completely straight because then when you bend your knee, that tape is going to tighten up a ton. But we do want it to tighten up a little bit with movement. So how you're positioned right now is great. Slight knee bend, not completely straight and not completely bent. And for those of you wondering when this is going to be useful, this is mostly if you have a day of high activity coming up, maybe a competition or a race or something like that, and you just need to get through it. You need something to make you feel better temporarily and get you through that activity and then find more lasting solutions afterwards. K-tape is really useful for that sort of thing. I myself am a trail runner, and I see people on trail all the time with all sorts of tape jobs, and people swear by it to get them through races.
Absolutely. I think too that if you guys have seen some of our other videos about Pes Anserine and you've tried the skin rolling around this area, a lot of times something to reinforce what the skin rolling is doing for you can be KT tape, like she said, temporarily to get through activity. But specifically, if you've seen one of those videos is helpful, this might also be a really good addition to that.
That being said, this is not a fix. This is a temporary solution to pain. It's not fixing the function, and it's not, tape isn't that stiff. It's not fixing the structure or anything like that. That requires a little bit more diagnosis, exam, and treatment in a exercise or rehab realm rather than just slapping some tape on it. But like we said, this can be really useful for the short term if you do need that quick pain relief.
Absolutely. So if you guys need help in going into what direction, if this is helping well for you but you want some more, reach out to us. We can help you virtually or in person. We'd love to help guide you.
Absolutely.